not to say that reggae is dead or reggae is going anywhere, but it's good to see the kind of work that, folks like you are doing in the music business today. How does that make you feel when you look at reggae music where it stands today and what you are doing for the music?
Yeah, well, as you say, we have to caretake the music. Everybody going to have them time and everybody comes and goes. So I just know that with my time now, I just want to lift it up a certain way so the youth them coming after me can have a proper foundation again to stand on. And that's what I've been trying to do from when I came out 2010, 2014. Now I just want to make sure so we govern this decade properly so that the ones that are coming in the next decade now will have something great to step into.
Now, what are some of your influence?
Musically, like production-wise, Sly and Robbie, I really love how they approach music, especially between 81 and 84. That's really like the music they made then. I really love as a studio artist. Really respect Inika Mose a lot. I love their style and approach. On stage, my biggest influence is Black Uhuru, which is still Sly and Robbie essentially.
Yes.
On stage with them, and from that era, that's where I really get my sound. And then obviously Damian Marley was a wicked representation, in my time also. So yeah, man.
Now, you look at reggae music today, and everybody, when there's a nomination, like tonight is the Grammy Awards, and you look at the Grammy Awards, and I'm sure that one of these days you're looking that high, because when you win a Grammy, it's like winning an Olympic gold medal. And I'm sure and I'm sure you're working towards higher heights in the music. Now, tell us, I know the music business is not an easy business. The music business is rough. Now, are you doing your own writing? Are you doing your own arranging? How do you face the music?
Yeah, man, I write my own music. 95% of the time. Every now and then I have a lot of talented friends around and my band. So every now and then somebody come up with a concept or give me an idea and then I go flesh it out. But I write my own music, and my next third album is coming out on my own label. I'm in a collaboration with Overstand Entertainment and my label Indignation Collective, and we really take a hand in our own music. I love playing live music, so always with live musicians. So naturally, a lot of music gets made.
Stay with us a minute. Stay with us.
When they sending foes to me, opposite are when plain clothes approaching me. Follow the rules is what they propose to me. Selling their souls for what is old, you see. Nothing is old, nothing is promised.
The music Breadman is conscious, and here's another artist that has a whole lot of message in the music.
Yes.
You have a question for him?
Well, you just asked him who influenced him, and I noticed he started off the answer with musically. He told you who influenced him, but with the message I'm hearing in your music, Mr. Protoje, who influenced you as far as the message that you're trying to send? Are there other influences other than musically?
Yeah, definitely. Let me tell you, when I first came out and did my first single, the only thing that was my goal was to make music that sound good enough, high quality music. But then now I started to get into a lot of reading, and the person that really sent me on a journey was Walter Rodney. I read this book that he did called Brownings with My Brothers, and that book led me to Marcus Garvey, which led me to His Majesty.
Wow.
And then the message kind of changed. And not even say the message is an evolving thing, because as I grow, the thing changed. But at the end of the day, I just want to make sure I say, a lot of the time I like to put information in my music, like in Kingston Be Wise, talk about specific stories. But essentially, I really don't want to get people angry. I want to get people in a vibe where, them smiling, them feel good. Because once they do that, them open up them hearts. And the music, for me, is about, yes, the militancy, but even within the militancy, love is the utmost thing that we're trying to achieve. So that's what I want to try to spread in my music, and
Organize and farm in a one again. 12 tribe in a civil with the banner them. Bobo Hill attack, walk far, do no bother them. Ethiopia, the art of the covenant. Queen Makita, the start of the sovereign. Selassie, I order, we governing. We don't none of them things. So I say, I Saya one. Oh, I love with.
You know, I like what I see in the music. I like what I see in youngsters like you. I like what I see in youngsters like the Jabooks and the Chronics of the world. And you will be sharing the stage with people like Chronics and other artists, other great artists, other great musicians in Jamaica. And I cannot wait to see your performance on the Jamaica Jazz and Blues Festival.
Definitely.
Any parting words before you go, sir?
I just give thanks again for the support, give thanks for the unity amongst the youth them that are coming up in the music right now. And just continue to send the message out there. My new single is coming out next month on my new album, so I can look out for that. It's a collaboration too, so further unifying the thing in a proper way.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Exactly.
Make sure when I show up in Jamaica this weekend, you have the copy of the album for me. Okay?
No, the album can't be ready, but the single ready.
Oh, you make sure that you have that single to hand it to me when I get to Jamaica.
At least give us one of the collaborations.
Yeah, man. Okay, so who are some of the artists you're gonna be collaborating with on this one?
Well, we're doing a collaboration with an artist that I have a collaboration with already. I played that song already, so that's one.
Kimani.
And two, we're in the studio with Chronics right now, working on something. Working on it right now as we speak. I am, in the studio mixing, so that's another one. So he's in New York. He just did a show with Monty Alexander.
Yeah, man, I saw it. I saw him. I was with Chronics last night, and great performance. But let me ask you a question, because the more I listen to you, anybody ever tell you that you sound like Chronics? That you have anybody ever tell you that you have a sound of Chronics? You sound like Chronics?
Oh no, son, nobody knows that. Well, Chronics now is a youth where I was out before him, you know what I mean? And him is a youth. How we link is that he wanted to produce for me. This was before he put out any music. You know what I mean?
But in your reasoning, the way you talk, and this is what makes me feel happy. When I listen to you and I listen to Chronics, there's a similar sound, there's a similar message. But even your voice, when you talk, not when you sing, even when you talk, you have a sound of Chronics. And
I do hear that. I do hear. And as far as when you speak, you do sound like you.
Yeah, man. And it's not a bad.
Musically, you don't really sound like him.
No, man. It can never be a bad thing. Come and show you a vibe. Man. It can never be a bad thing. Cause we all influence each other.
Yeah, man.
Man, a bridge, we sit down and reason. It's not just a thing where we buck up each other. The shows, you understand? It's like a brethren go up a yard, play football.
Yes.
You understand? Whole of vibes, whole of energy, whole reasoning. So now for the time we could as well go do an interview and we talk about something the day before. So you understand?
Definitely.
So the brothers and things, as we say, it's all about the unity and sticking together and pushing forward the thing in a positive way, because we're all influence from each other.
Give thanks for that, man. So we give thanks to this new protege, the new prodigy out of Jamaica. So ladies and gentlemen, support the music and don't buy bootleg, man. Support the music. Real thing, man. Real talk and very, very positive music.
Breadman, make myself your lively, is not a dead man.